Alright, what's going on everybody? Real Diversity here. We're gonna be back with another video, and I'm not sure which deck we're gonna play with yet, but let's open up a pack real quick. So one thing I did recently notice with the packs is this arrow at the bottom, and I saw someone mention this the other day, and they said there was like none of the packs matter. That why do you think there's an arrow or something at the bottom? I was like, what arrow are they talking about? So I thought this was interesting. I pressed it the other day, and I got I think I had got a gold Pikachu out of it. I'll show you guys the Pikachu I got, and I was like, okay, well maybe you know, if it really is just random, maybe I should just press that every time. So I think that's what I'm gonna do going forward, is just press that every time, and I'll show you guys the exact emissions. Almost okay. I think I pulled this card, this Pikachu from it, and we was actually using this deck, recently. So I want to say, I could be wrong. I don't know if this was in that same pack. I know we recently got this Sabrina. I don't know if it was in that same pack or not though. So let's look at our decks and see what we're gonna play. Mewtwo's so frequent right now that I'm not really into playing. I really want to play Machamp, but Machamp's gonna feel so bad into all the Mewtwo decks out right now. I mean, I could play Koga or Gengar. I was going against this Gengar deck the other day, and they got on, like, they evolved on Curve and everything, but they ended up still losing to our Venusaur deck. It's just nothing they could do once Venusaur got out there. Um, Maybe do we play Blastoise today? I ran into this Dragonite deck, and they just completely evolved on Curve, and it was all bad against my Pikachu deck. They literally beat my Pikachu deck, even though we didn't ever get Pikachu online in time. But yeah. Let's see. Which deck? Which deck? And you guys already probably know about a video title. I don't know yet though. I think why not? Mankey, why not? Why not? Alright, we'll go with our Mankey deck. Let me look at it again. It's been a minute actually since I've actually looked at this. I'm sorry, Primape deck, not Mankey bet. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. A lot of new cars coming out on the 17th, I believe. Right? What's today? Today's is now the 14th. So 3 more days and a whole new set. I'm gonna have to go ahead and try to, I think I have every major EX. Is only one EX I'm missing. I'm missing a second. Okay, I'm missing a second Executor, I think. See, let me go look. Let me search EX and then make sure this is on. I'll have to do it again. EX, so because I'm missing I'm missing Articuno. That's right. That's the other EX I'm missing. And we already have we have this Pikachu and then two of these Pikachus. So we don't need this one, except for, I guess, just for completion's sake, but and we're missing Articuno, which we're gonna probably open up. I really don't want to waste any gold anytime soon, because I'm probably gonna open up a few packs for sure of the new promo pack. I'm definitely want to open like 20 packs the first day. So yeah, but I seen a blue and a green card, and I said I wonder if they're gonna drop a red card. That would be pretty interesting. But anyways, yeah, I'm missing a second Executor. We're missing Articuno still, and those are the only ones we're missing playable. Like, you know, I mean, if we wanted to, we could run one Executor and something else, but obviously that feels very inconsistent. Again, no reason not to just play all our cards here. We do go first anyway, so pretty much a really solid hand, and we already have research. So long as we see, okay, in a Pokeball. So hopefully our second Pokeball is buried at the bottom of our deck. That would that would make me happy if we don't see that again. It's like the only card we can pull at this point that would have no value. Oh, we actually still we have Hitmonlee. I forget Hitmonlee's in this deck. We do have Hitmonlee. I'm gonna be mad if he potions here, cause I could have Giovanni'd him both turns. So if Golduck doesn't come out, okay, that was perfectly fine with me. He must have just assumed we already had the Primape, which is fine. This is why you don't run a red card. Look at the hand he just gave me. This is the exact reason you would never catch me running a red card. It just never seems like, I feel like every time I've done it, it never seems to be disruptive. Now I will say it has to me been disruptive a few times. It has definitely been disruptive a few times. Darn, you know what's gonna suck here? I think Jinx just comes in and kills us, right? 30. He's already gonna do 50. No, he's gonna do. Yeah, he does way too much to us already, so. What the? I picked this on the wrong one. Why is he already. Well, okay, I think I know why. I was like, why does he already have 10 damage on him? I'll save our Primate for now. Hopefully this mistake I did just made with the Sand Slash doesn't come back to bite us. Wait a minute. Let me do some math here. 20. Oh, Jinx only does. She does 70. Okay, good. Even I was saying, even with Giovanni, that doesn't kill us, but What I'm hoping for here is she plays another basic down, and that would make me happy. A second, okay, great. Second Sand Slash. This should secure our victory. When did he ever get Alright. Should be nothing he can do here. Unless he plays double basics next turn. Which I don't think he would. I don't even know what else he's. Maybe this is just some gimmick deck or something. I can't even tell you what's going on. I always find it funny when people do that. They'll attack and then concede. Yeah, we're just playing now for fun. I don't think we haven't reached our 50 wins. I don't think so. We're just playing to get that. Even I can't exceed a challenge. I heard that there was a 50 win challenge. I still haven't double checked on that. But I would, in theory, okay, he conceded probably for, because he's got his 50 or his 5 consecutive. We've been had our 5. We just needed to get we just need to get 50 now. There was no card of the game. That would have been really nice, especially if you're like on I'll friend you just because I can tell you're a nice person. Why not? I'm always scared of getting red carded, so I just play all my basic early. You don't want to get red carded, and you had some basics in your hand that you have to redraw now. So I'm just always fearful of that. Ever since it happened to me one time. One time too many. Murphy, you gotta be like Murphy's Law in this game, man. It will definitely go wrong. If he, okay, I was gonna say, if he gets any sort of like luck on here with his Mistiest, we're gonna be in deep trouble for real. Maybe not. Something's telling me to not to start putting energy on the Sand Slash on my bench. But I'm looking now and I'm like, well, what's the chance that he has a second Misty? If he pulled 2 Misties early, then we're like screwed. If no potion comes out here, Oh, obviously, if Giovanni comes out, we're screwed too. Thank God he didn't kill us. I would have been mad because we pulled an XP too. All right, good deal. Now we just cross our fingers, hope we don't see a Misty. Even if he puts out Articuno and gets one hit on Misty. Okay, good. I think I'm gonna Sabrina him next turn too, actually. Mmm. I think Hitmonlee should be at 100 HP. I feel like some of these cards are disrespected because how is Sandshrew 70? Okay. I said we may just pull our other Sand Slash, but no such luck there. I was gonna say, I mean, even like you could have conceded a long time ago anyway, because we could have just retreated there. We already had the energy. I don't see why he waited to retreat. But that's why we put him in that situation with Articuno. He was either gonna have to waste some items, and even if he did waste some items, he was gonna be in a worse spot with his Articuno. And say somehow the only way we would have been in a worse spot is if he had 2x speeds. Then that would have been we would have been in a pretty bad spot there with 2x speeds. Because then he would have got a knockout and then we would have still been kind of on the fence. So managed to still put that one out. That's technically 3 wins in a row, right? If I'm correct? So if we would have been on a good track, for sure. I'm not gonna jinx it, but I'm expecting a loss here with all the Mewtwo decks out right now. But I just thought it'd be a good go to give this one a shot on here and see if we could get some go 5-0. But like I said, and we're going second here, right? Oh, okay. If only we had Mankey. And the worst thing, and in theory, I heard this. I didn't think about this recently, but in theory, they can. If he gets the right Misty, he can attack on turn 1. I didn't even think about that. I was like, but I've heard like, in theory, he could attack turn 1. Okay, no Misty though, so. All right, glad it was Mankey and not him on lead. I would assume. This again, I've ran into. Funny enough, this is the worst deck to run into for Articuno to run into, because the little chip damage it does is so bad. Up here it is. Let's see. Does he get lucky? I don't know why. I just have this feeling he may get lucky here. But please get a Tails. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Even though we get Blizzard next turn, that is still fine. Do you think that does this deck run red card? Maybe I should have went ahead and played Primape down. I just thought about this. Primape decks are known for their I mean Articuno decks are actually known for their ability to have they have a bunch of support cards. I mean not support. They have a bunch of other cards normally because there's some decks that just run only Articuno. Yeah, I don't. I was expecting that, but I don't know why I wasn't really expecting that. I should have It would have been the same result, but I should have Sabrina him there probably just on the off chance he I don't know. I needed another turn. That's the only other thing about this deck is we were doing really well there. It's just the fact that he managed to get his energy going earlier than us, or he got that one Misty, and that was enough to seal the deal. Us going first really too was what we needed. We did manage to go first there, and that one Misty, I swear, is all it takes with the Articuno deck. The other decks is not that impactful. One Misty, cool, okay, they just kind of save a turn. But on Articuno, yeah, him just being able to start hitting for that 80 so much earlier, it feels so bad. It feels terrible. And I don't like Misty at all. I think they should. We're going second two, right? Okay, perfect. Well, it's perfect. If we get Primape soon. Of course, the one turn we get Mankey in hand, we don't get Primape. Okay, perfect. Here's what I see going wrong. Here's what I immediately see going wrong here. But we have to. Okay, guys. If he even gets one Misty, we lose. If he gets no Misties, we can end his Articuno next turn. That is why I don't want to Sabrina him here. If we can get lucky, we can just go ahead and end Articuno here. But just one Misty and he wins. I'm curious if he even has the Misty. If for whatever reason they almost always seem to have Misty. Okay, great. Thank God. All right. If he doesn't potion, we just. Oh no. Okay, good. Again, we don't want to see Misty. But one won't end us, but we can definitely Sabrina him next turn. Is nothing he can evolve or throw on the bench unless it's another EX. Alright, here it is. This is what it comes down to. If he gets 2, we lose. Unless we get... Okay, perfect. So we just... Alright, good. That's the only reason I'm not too big on Messi needs a rework, because it it is very often they get that tails, but I think it needs to be something more definitive in my opinion. I don't think every turn needs to be a I don't think every turn. God dang it! I'm taking. Let me see. Bro, I really wish I knew. I would like I said, I would concede some of these games if I knew. I'm like, let me go to my record too though. Does losses get counted in our record, by the way? Oh, speaking of Emerald, do I have any other gold ones? No, just these two. No, it doesn't look like oh, I guess now I see why some people may attack or something. Well, no, but I see now total points is on our record, so I think that's pretty interesting to see. So some people may get a knockout before they concede, maybe for this total points deal, but yeah, like I said, I don't know. I rather let someone I'm assuming most people playing this are playing for fun at this point. Getting 5 wins isn't that hard, and I think especially even if you're not playing a meta deck, if you're just playing smart, you're using some type of deck that's just something. I think you can get 5 wins pretty easy on here, but it will get annoying running into 70 Mewtwo decks, which funny enough, I feel like there's really not that many people running Mewtwo now. Because that's one of the more competitive decks, and usually more of the whalers or the beta, the earlier players usually have those decks. So it's interesting to see. Oh, here, speaking of Mewtwo, you're going against one now. So I guess you're just lucky. I got lucky with the Pikachus I have. I have some really nice Pikachu arts I showed you guys earlier, and it's just strictly got those from just pulling the Pikachu deck. So just kind of got lucky there. If only we went first, because I don't think we can't really tank. Well, we do have a potion. Well, but then we're taking 70 damage though. See, if I had Sand Slash, this is definitely to pay. This is definitely to play with Sand Slash because we could survive 2 turns. Because then, what is he turn 3? I think we have to go with this. If he doesn't attack us, okay, great. I mean, it's not like we have Sand Slash anyway. If he decides to be like, oh, I'm gonna wait, which no one ever is that smart, but also that's all he would have to do here, honestly. Sabrina would be nice here. Uh, yeah. Again, this is why I really didn't want to play this deck. The weakness here is just too much. Because with this potion, if this wasn't a weakness, we would have survived another turn. Probably need to add some more potions to this deck. Honestly, I think we definitely need to increase Primate's viability if possible. If possible, for sure. All right, so and now, of course, now we get the Sabrina. The Sabrina we needed like 8 turns ago. Oh, actually, I think we just lose now because even I was thinking about Giovanni and Mankey next turn. Well, actually, yeah, we still can get if he doesn't knock us here. If Gardevoir doesn't come out, actually, we still have a chance. No Gardevoir, we still have. And there's Gardevoir. I think we just concede here because he side drives us here. Even though we get the knockout next turn, then he just comes in and he comes in next turn and he sweeps Mankey with the 50. We needed like an extra turn. And even then, would that have really mattered? And then there's this, yeah, okay. There was the Sand Slash. I was gonna want later on down the line. Again, I guess like I just read earlier, it does matter to I guess get these knockouts. It goes to my total points or whatever. So why not? Makes it look like makes the match look closer on paper, I guess. Rather lose by 2-3 than 2-0, huh? Sounds better. Yeah, Mewtwo decks are super scary once they get Gardevoir up, because but most of the time, a good deck can deal with Mewtwo for a few reasons. Because the first one is if they have two options. Here's the weakness of Mewtwo. They have two options. The first one is if it's a slow start anyway. Say they go first. They have this potential of getting hit. There's a potential that they lose to something gets knocked out. Something's gonna get knocked out. Whether it's a Ralts or not knocked out, but something's gonna take damage, whether it's a Ralts or a Mewtwo. Now a lot of times they're obviously running two of them, so it's easier to kind of if you can get all your basics out early, you can kind of navigate and stuff. But say you have to make a choice to who takes damage. If you let your Mewtwo take damage early, that puts you in a situation where he gets knocked out, regardless of if you get Gardevoir online or not. He's gonna get knocked out in a certain amount of time. So he gets knocked out. Then here comes the second Mewtwo. So say you do got Gardevoir up. Woo, nice, awesome. Most likely you're gonna get Sabrina into so by that point I should be fully set up with something. So then Gardevoir's gonna get pulled out or the Ralts or whatever, and that should win the game. Or the vice versa. Do you sacrifice Ralts? So if you sacrifice your Ralts early on, if you don't play that second Ralts, then you're just playing with Mewtwo. And then from there it should be, especially if the decks I run, a lot of them are if it's a non-EX deck, then you're in really good shape, because a non-EX deck, Mewtwo is just not is like fully set up Mewtwo with Gardevoir. Yeah, he's doing 150 every turn. Yeah, it's not much you can do. And I feel like I always put Mewtwo decks in a certain position where they can't just freely do that. There's most of the time they take so much damage early game that they can't just do that. And for example, that last game, had it not been a tight weakness, we would have actually forced that Mewtwo to, well, he if let's say had Giovanni, we would have forced that Mewtwo to either have to retreat or get knocked out before he could knock us out. But with the type advantage, he was able to, capitalize and win. So, but yeah, Primape deck really strong, really solid. I may add Farfetch back into here. I think Farfetch actually I think Farfetch feels a lot better, especially than Hitmonlee. But I know why Hitmonlee was here. But now I think back, I think for having a Farfetch who's just able to put damage early until we set up Sandslash or something like that, I think Farfetch would be a lot better actually than Hitmonlee in this deck. I think that may be the move. Also, maybe take one of my Giovanni's out. I don't think this deck really needs it, but it does feel nice to be able to hit for 80 with Sandslash, and then also 110 would feel nice on a lot of things. But I don't think necessarily we need two Giovanni's here. I'm thinking, but yeah, definitely need a Farfetch. I think would bring this deck back up to its glory days. But yeah. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy, man. Real diversity. That's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy, man. Peace out. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe.